Ever taste something so good you just get hooked? Like the Bojangler, the only fish sandwich splashed with Bo's famous seasoning. So we're having a fish fry, Bojangle style, spicing up premium fish fillets with the good stuff and slathering them with melty cheese and tangy tartar sauce to hook your taste buds with just one bite. Reel in a Bojangler today, only at Bojangles.
Catch the Bojangler at 4828 Southwest College Road here in Ocala.
Hi, this is JP from Penn Flooring here in Ocala. I would like to invite you to come in and visit our spacious showroom where we have solutions for every style and budget. From wall-to-wall carpet to hardwood floors and tiles, we have an unsurpassed selection of flooring. At Penn Flooring, we've provided quality customer service with a family touch for over 25 years. Visit our website at pennflooring.com or come by our showroom, 1201 Southwest 17th Street, just over the bridge. Penn Flooring, quality customer service with a family touch.
Are you wasting time boxing up packages and going to the post office or the UPS store? Are you tired of not knowing what you'll pay when you get there? Just Ship offers pickup service and flat rate packaging and postage rates, which takes the guesswork out of shipping while saving you time and money. So quit wasting valuable time and money. Call or text Just Ship at 352-234-3840. That's 352-234-3840. Just Shipped.
Veterans Helping Veterans USA. Call 352-433-2320. We help veterans and their families with limited financial assistance, counseling, employment referrals, and a food and clothing bank. You can help in making a huge difference in the veterans' lives we serve by donating food, clothing, household items, or direct financial assistance. All donations are tax deductible. Veterans Helping Veterans USA. 352-433-2320. Thank you for your attention, and God bless America.
You know what you want to do in retirement, but do you know how to get there? Tune in to Coasting into Retirement with Gary Marriage of Nature Coast Financial Advisors, Sunday mornings at 8 to get answers to your retirement planning questions. Plan today so you can do the things you've always dreamt about doing in retirement. Listen Sunday mornings at 8 to Coasting into Retirement with Gary Marriage of Nature Coast Financial Advisors.
Our firm offers insurance services.
Think you know Dex Imaging? Think again. In the office, streamlining communications. In the field, delivering top-notch service, enhancing productivity and reducing downtime. In the data center, a part of the growing digital document revolution. In the world of business, supporting entrepreneurs and helping companies grow. In the forefront of technology, developing cutting-edge document management solutions. So if you think you know Dex Imaging, you don't know Dex.
Now you've done it. Have you lost your mind? He's back. And you're listening again. A legend in his own mind. Don't believe me? Just ask him. Here's Tom Schmitz live on WOCA. The Source.
Welcome back to Ocala Talks. On a Friday, Susan Schmitz in the studio with us as she is every Friday at 9:30. Although that's going to change soon.
It's going to be Mondays, and you didn't let me say good morning, my love.
Oh, well, we tried to get over it, get past that, but okay. Good morning, Susan.
Good morning, my love.
So, yeah, you're going to be changing from Fridays to Mondays.
Yes.
You're going to miss Dumb Crook News.
Yes.
May have to make you call in or something. Or, I could call Kevin and get him back in here to do Dumb Crook
There
News.
you go.
Yeah. So, you are moving to Mondays, the day, because you'll be the new Just Shipped brick and mortar store will be open Tuesday through Saturday.
Yes.
It'll be closed Sundays and Mondays.
Yes.
And so you'll be able to come in on Mondays. And now this is going to be a full service shipping and packaging store. Not only can you now call Just Shipped and get your item picked up, but if you're out and about or you went shopping and you need to ship it right from where you went to the store, you can now drive your item over. Still don't have to package it up or anything.
Right, you can just bring it over, and all the boxes, you can pack it yourself. All the boxes will be there for you, tape, bubble wrap, peanuts.
Or you can give it to us, and we'll box it up and wrap it.
Or you can drop and go. There's that.
And one of the cool features you're going to have is you're going to have a gift wrapping station there.
I am.
Which for baby showers and birthdays and graduations, a lot of different special events. It's not just going to be for Christmas gifts or anything.
Correct. There's going to be a wide variety of wrap. In the beginning, it's going to be probably plain colors until we get some momentum going on it. But you're going to have wrapping paper, bows, obviously scissors, tape, and whatnot.
You'll be able to make it nice and pretty before you send it to your relative.
Right. You can come in and wrap it and ship it, or just wrap it and go. And the funny thing is, I had my 1 million cups yesterday.
Right.
Afterwards, I had a lady come up to me.
Actually, it was Wednesday, 2 days ago.
Oh, well, whatever. I had a lady come up to me. She goes, I already know I want to rent your space during Christmas time because I don't want to wrap at the house anymore. It's a pain in the butt. It's a mess. And if I can just come in and wrap all my presents there, or bring a group of friends in and we do it together as like some sort of night out.
They can come wrap out our Christmas
They
gifts.
can wrap in one spot.
And we'll only charge you $150 a person.
Oh, my gosh.
No. It's a good thing I'm not setting the price range.
It's a good thing. But maybe you'll go in for entertainment. You'll be the DJ.
We'd have nobody in there. $150. What?
But, I immediately had somebody that was interested. And that was the same thing for gift wrapping station for, again, baby showers or whatnot. You can come and do your wedding assembly. You know how they have the stuff in the middle or the little baskets or whatnot. And you know how our friends, the Punishers Law Enforcement Motorcycle Club, they do events all the time as fundraisers, and they're always looking for places to wrap up the items that they get to raffle off.
Right.
So instead of a house, maybe they can just come by the shop and use the space. And
the shop's going to be at 811 North Magnolia.
Correct.
Which is just on the other side of the commissary kitchen from where you were.
Yes.
Still right across from Yandel's Building Supply.
In the exact same strip mall,
Right.
Just a couple doors down.
Right. And you'll actually, for some reason, you're putting me to work.
Well, it's time for you to actually feel what work is.
I got to man the store in the afternoon.
You do.
Let's be honest.
But let's be honest. As soon as we get some money, you're going to be out of there.
Let's be honest.
To pay somebody.
We were there the other night.
Yeah.
And moving some stuff around and everything. And I looked at you and I go, this has got to stop. And you go, what are you talking about? I go, my hands are dirty.
You were washing your hands and you're like, what is this coming off my fingers?
What is this coming off my hands? It's dirt. And you were like, from work. I go, this work you speak of is not fun. what, you got dirt on my hands.
Ladies and gentlemen, my husband likes to do two things the most. This radio program, which is talking, and play golf.
Yeah, poker's pretty good up there, too.
Oh, okay.
And winning at trivia. Winning, like last night, without using our phones because we don't cheat, although some team goes, they win too much. They get their answers too fast. They must be cheating. Shut up.
Look, we thought the same thing about the one team, Witches and Warlock and whatever it was.
No, I knew they weren't cheating. I just goofed on them because I know who they all are.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Well, I'm like, they probably sit in front of the guy because they won all the time.
Right.
They had six people.
It's not in Chase Tootin's makeup to cheat.
Yeah. Well, they went in front of the trivia people so that
nobody. They were like, you think we're cheating? We'll sit right in front
here.
of the trivia people.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So you were goofing on them, but I'm sure other people have said something.
Yeah.
But
it was a big deal last night. A man yelled at me because I was checking to see if you'd text me while she's reading the rules. And by the way, where we play trivia on Thursday nights, reading the rules takes about 45 minutes.
Oh, my goodness. Okay. That's why I don't go, ladies and gentlemen. I get so frustrated.
So she's reading the rules. I'm looking to see if you sent me a text message. He yells from across the bar, put your blankety-blank phone away. Nobody likes a blankety-blank cheater. I'm looking around. I'm like, who the hell is he talking to? I didn't even know who he was talking to.
Look at how far you've grown. Normally, you would have went up and punched him, but now...
No, I went over and asked him, you talking to me?
Well, you...
And then he goes, then he said something, I said something to him, and he goes, blankety-blank you fat, and then said something else. I started around and go, that's the only fat you're going to get. One more word like that, and the police are being called. Oh, you going to call the police on me? I go, no, they'll be called on me for beating the hell out of you.
But just think, 10 years ago, that would have been different.
4 or 5 years ago, it might have been different.
Well, I'm trying to give you the benefit of the doubt.
Remember our friend who did us a solid by pressure washing the paper up?
The paper up.
That wasn't 10 years ago. That wasn't 10 years ago. So, but so the shop now, and it's because the man who had the proprietor of the shop before you took ownership of the rental space.
Yes.
He had passed unexpectedly.
Yes.
And so there was some issues with probate and everything. So it's been a chore to even get in the building. But once we got in the building, the cleanup was a much bigger bear than we thought it was going to be.
And it still is. There's still a lot in the back that needs to be addressed.
We had to remove 4 floors.
We did. and honestly, it was going pretty good. You know, I was going there every day, a good clip. But once we hit those floors.
Yeah. And I want to thank Craig and his group at Streamline. Streamline Pressure Washing. They did a phenomenal job. They came in. They really.
2 days.
2 days.
2 days.
We had been trying for 2 weeks. We had rented all kind of equipment from different rental companies. By the way, people at KWI were great with what they helped us out and everything. But we couldn't figure it out. I talked to different floor experts. I reached out to Penn Flooring to get their suggestions, what they thought I could do to get the paper up or anything. Finally, the solution was Streamline Pressure Washing. Craig and his guy Vince.
And then Craig goes, hey, just let me stop by and see if this will work.
Yeah.
He stopped by, pulled out a hose, and said, bzz, bzz. He goes, wow. He literally said, I didn't think it would work, but it's working.
It worked.
Yeah. When do you want me?
So we got that done. So you're going to open up coming up in the next week or so.
Yes.
Is the target date to open up.
Yes.
And it doesn't mean you're going to stop just ship.net. It just means now you have another option. You can still call, still arrange your pickup so you don't have to, come into town or anything. We'll still do that.
Yeah, the original business model is the same. So for like any of my businesses that I pick up from now, whether it's a hotel, whether it's
you just did a good you just made a good partnership with the Hilton Garden Inn downtown.
Yeah.
Through your appearance at 1 Million Cups.
Yeah, so doing those 3 hotels that are here in Ocala.
The Hilton Garden Inn and the 2 Holiday Inns that are on 38th, right behind Cracker Barrel off 200.
Right, and trying to get in with
You're the company now that they're using to send items that people leave in hotel rooms. You're the company they're using to ship those back to everybody.
I go there and pick them up, and I work with the customer on what their needs are. Is it something important they need it overnight or not? And also, if any of their hotel guests, you do some shopping and they want to.
They don't want to fill up their suitcases or have to buy another one with a carry-on.
Or it won't fit in the car or whatnot. There's an easy option, which is just call me. I come to the hotel, get it, and ship it away for them.
Yep. So a lot of good things looking up for Just Ship coming very quickly. Next week and a half.
Yeah, we're going to open. We'll probably be a little clunky in the beginning as we're still kind of setting up. But
I'll be working there. It's going to be clunky.
Everybody, if he happens to make a clerical error on what he's charging you,
it'll always be to my advantage.
I can reverse it, but you'll have to wait till I come back.
If I make any kind of clerical error on the money, it'll always be to my advantage.
Remember you charged Scott and Dawn one time, so like some unreal number, and they just paid it, and I'm like, that's not that much. Yeah. No, I'm gonna credit you some money. You're like, they paid it. I'm like, no, that's not how we work around here.
Credit card cleared.
That's not how we work around here.
That was $1,346 to send a letter. Yeah, well, that's what it comes up when I put it on the scale here.
But we're going to have some fun things going on. Like, we're going to have something, a special days for our law enforcement. We are going to have like maybe something for Mother's Day where if you bring in a card to send to your mother, you'll get I'll put a free stamp on it. We're going to be doing little fun programs like that.
Check social media. That's where you'll see a lot of the program, the little specialties and everything we're going to be doing. Check social media. Speaking of Mother's Day, I'm glad you brought that up.
Mm-hmm.
Maggie Weekly reached out to me.
She did.
Yeah. And she was very gracious in the way she handled it. But I didn't say this to her, but I thought, Maggie, thanks for the way you handled that, but you didn't have to do it that way. She sent me an email and goes, we'd like to see if you are open to, again, reprising your role as the narrator for Symphony Under the Stars. We would like to have you if you're available. Yes, I'm available. I told her, I answered her right back, Maggie, I've already got it circled on the calendar. I'm as long as you want me there, I'm there. She goes, FAFO thanks you. FAFO's a great organization.
Maggie, the only issue would be if you didn't ask him. Now we have a problem. If they said they were going to use somebody else.
Now we got a problem.
Now we got a problem. But every Mother's Day, I am already. This was in the marriage contract.
Yeah.
I am the voice of Mother's Day. I do Symphony Under the Stars.
I just do. I do.
Which opens up for me to go visit my mom.
By the way, it was a pretty good time last year.
Oh, it was a great time.
You sat out in the sun, got sunburned. It was a good time.
And the only reason why I didn't go see my mom was because you're just out of back surgery.
Were you surprised? I was just out of back surgery. It had been a month and a half. I was 6 weeks out of back surgery. Were you surprised when you went? Because this was the first time you'd been.
Yeah.
Were you surprised by the amount of people that were there?
It was wonderful, yes.
Because the first time I went, I was like, oh, my God. There's a ton of people here.
It's really a wonderful event.
The Ocala Symphony Orchestra does a great event, does a great performance. FAFO puts on a very good event in concert with the staff at Ocala Golf Club, Jason Linhart and his assistant Richard and the staff there, Courtney and Bree and Chaz and everybody that works there. They do a great job handling that and getting there's a lot of work that goes into getting that place ready for
a lot of work
for that concert.
A lot of work.
And they're there late into the night because remember, the next morning the golf course is back open for business. So they have to get it back in ready for play that night.
Right.
So there's a lot that goes into it. And FAFO just does a great job with that Mother's Day event every year. And I am honored that they asked me to once again be the narrator of that event. It is one of the premier events that the Ocala Symphony does every year.
Yes.
One of the premier events. It's right up there with Light Up Ocala and the Christmas Parade.
Right.
It's that important to the community. And, people take it seriously. They come out with tables and put out big spreads of food, and they can get fancy with it. And kids are loving it, running around, playing with Frisbees and everything, having a good time. And it's election season this year.
Ooh.
Oh, wait till you see it's county elections. Wait till midterm elections. Wait till you see the people that come out and give kids beach balls and Frisbee. Oh, you'll see a lot of that this year at the Mother's Day celebration. FAFO's.
Didn't they have tables there last year?
Yeah, oh yeah. They got tables, food trucks. They got everything there. Wonder if the smoked biscuit will be there this year.
Oh, I hope so.
I got to work on that. Get Jason to get in touch with him. Get the smoked biscuit out there. Smoked biscuit.
Maybe before you're the voice of Ocala, you can work a Just Ship tent.
No. I'll be busy that day. Be busy.
All you do is walk around and talk to people, shake hands, and kiss babies.
I'm like a fat version of Kent Gwynn.
Stop calling yourself fat, please.
I'm a fat version of Kent Gwynn.
Yeah, you've lost, what, 16, 17 pounds?
The most I ever lost at one time was 171 pounds, but that's because divorce was final, and that was tough. It's okay. She doesn't listen to the show. She's in Hawthorne. She can't get a radio station. So, but yeah, I'm looking forward to Symphony Under the Stars because it's such a good event. And
now, are tickets on sale now?
I don't know if tickets are on sale yet. I would think they are because Mother's Day is just around the corner. It's the end of March. You got April, and then there it is.
Yeah.
So I would think they are. And it's just such a good time, and it's such a family-friendly event.
Mm-hmm.
And once again, I can't tell you how much kudos goes to the staff of the Ocala Symphony Orchestra because they basically move everything to the golf course.
Yes.
Okay, everything you see at the Riley when they set up with the chairs and everything, it all gets moved, except for the stage. Everything gets moved to the golf course. And then FAFO with the tireless effort they do of running the fences and making sure that the ticket booths are taken care of and everything, and making sure that people have making sure the radio broadcast is done live, and then there's the fireworks they have to coordinate at the end of the show. And all of that in concert with the staff of the Ocala Golf Club, who are making sure that the VIPs are taken care of in the banquet room. And there's a lot that goes into that event. But it's a fantastic event. I'm looking forward to it this year. So thanks for bringing up Mother's Day. That reminded me of that. Maybe this year you'll bring the kids with us.
Honey, I'll probably go see my mother.
You didn't last year. Oh, I had back surgery.
Because I was taking care of somebody.
So I had back surgery.
I don't want to
So
say
you don't want as a mother to bring all the kids?
We're not bringing
all 4 of them.
5. We have 5.
Well, no, she would not travel. She'd be like, no, it's beneath me. I'm not going. I'm not going. But you can bring the 4 boys.
They would love it.
Oh, you would not. You would not.
Can you imagine Blue when the symphony's going off and he just
he's
started howling?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, that'd be wonderful.
He'd be in key with the French horn.
Oh.
Yeah, he'd be in key with the French horn. So let's look at things to do this weekend here in Ocala.
Well, there's the parade.
There is the parade tomorrow at 5:00.
Everybody just watch when you're traveling around. Or
they're going to have the parade tomorrow at 5:00 from Webb Field to the square. They'll be giving the keys to the city to Brittany Bowe, Joey Mantilla, and Aaron Jackson, the Olympians, tomorrow, 6:00 on the square. The tribute band Hotel California is performing March 25th at the Riley Arts Center. That's tonight, 7:30. Tickets are $20 for that show. After Dark in the Park movie series, the movie Dreamgirls will be shown at Tusquilla. So for more information, contact the City of Ocala Park and Rec and Parks Department. An evening with Jefferson Starship. Not really. There's only one member of the band that was originally, but okay. An evening with Jefferson Starship. That's at the Riley tomorrow night, starting at 7:30. Gospel Fest is taking place at the Mount Calvary Missionary Baptist Church on College Road. It presents Gospel Fest tomorrow from noon to 6 p.m. Featured artist, Just Us, live performances of youth and church choirs, an open mic, children's activities, and a fish fry. And it's free and open to the public. That is Gospel Fest. Marion County Day is tomorrow from 10 to 2 at the McPherson Governmental Center. There's going to be food trucks, local music, arts, crafts, vendors, presentation from local historians, and more. The Lords of 52nd Street, they're going to be at the Circle Square Cultural Center. Where are they at? Tomorrow night, show begins at 7 p.m. If you don't know who the Lords of 52nd Street are, they're the band that backed up Billy Joel from 1976 to 1979. They were Billy Joel's touring band.
Oh, wow.
That backed Billy Joel. And the Central Florida Masters Choir's latest performance, American Spiritual and Folk Songs, will be on stage March 27th. That's going to take place at the Denellen Presbyterian Church at 7 p.m. They'll be on the stage March 31st at the Riley and April 3rd at Countryside Presbyterian Church. No tickets needed. It's free and open to everybody. So, and
don't forget the park, April 2nd. Isn't that when the harpists are at
Shalom Park? That's next week. Yeah, I think that's next week. Shalom Park.
Yeah.
The dueling harpists. They're not dueling, but true harpists. That's next weekend. We'll have that in next week's things to do.
Yeah, but you said something about April 3rd.
Yeah, but it's because the first show is March 27th, which is Sunday.
Oh.
Yeah.
So
Oh, keep up.
Well, you're talking really fast.
Keep up. So, now you got my train of thought all off. There was something that I was going to bring up, and it's gone. It's gone. Appreciate it.
You're welcome, ladies and gentlemen.
It's gone. Who's there? It's just gone. Gone. Wait. I hear it.
Did you remember what I wanted to do on April 2nd?
I hear the big fire helicopter.
Did you remember what I wanted to do?
Yeah, you wanted to open Just Shipped.
We were going to go to Shalom Park and listen to the...
Oh, we're going to the Harpist?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
I'm going to look online and look into tickets.
Well, there you go. Hey, and coming in May, or April to May, I think it is, or May to June. Talked about it yesterday. Beauty and the Beast.
Yes.
And they're doing it in concert with a Beauty and the Beast display at the Appleton, too.
Oh, yeah, are they?
Yeah.
Oh,
So,
fantastic.
We got that to look forward to. We went and saw Under the Lintel
last
Saturday.
good.
It was really Alex one-man show, and he crushed it.
For 90 minutes, he's up there.
Yeah, crushed it.
Even before, because remember, he started out setting up this,
Right.
part of the
Yeah.
act before it technically started.
Yeah. Good morning. You got about a minute on Ocala Talks.
Okay, good morning, guys.
Hey, Hugh.
I just wanted to say real quick that the railroad crossing, the road is, you can drive up to it, but you can't go over it.
You can't go over it. Yep.
Yeah, you can't go over it. So the road is basically not functioning,
Yeah.
But I'm still working on it.
Thanks for the update, Hugh. I appreciate it. We're up against a break. What Hugh is talking about is the 35th between 36th and Cohadjo Park. You can't use it. That railroad track there, they're doing emergency repair on the railroad crossing there at 35th, and so you can't use it.
I'm glad you called, Hugh, because I drive that all the time.
She does.
I do.
And you know where it is, the little convenience stores there on the corner. If
That's
you
where I
take
get my lottery tickets.
Right,
Remember down there?
if you turn east on 35th, that railroad crossing has got the road closed down, and it'll be closed until Tuesday of next week at 6 p.m.
They did work on that last year, so
Yeah, but they doing emergency work on it again because it's still a horrible railroad crossing.
yeah. You know what? That's not the only one. Oh,
No.
cross over. What's the road?
25th?
No, it's down by like Oxford. It's horrible.
Oh, I don't know, but yeah. it's
Going on there,
really-
going towards 301. I think it's 42nd.
Coming up next, hour number 3, we started off with Dumb Crook News right here on Ocala Talks, 1370 AM, 96.3 FM. This is WOCA.
The source.
The Source.
Broadcasting from the Ocala International Airport, this is WOCA AM, W242CA FM, Ocala, 1370 AM, 96.3 FM, The Source.
USA Radio News with Lance Pry.
The Department of Justice charged 4 Russian government employees Thursday for their part in 2 historical hacking campaigns targeting the global energy sector in 135 countries between 2012 and 2018. The cyber attacks came from Russia's Federal Security Service against the energy sector conglomerates. So says Deputy Attorney General Lisa O. Monaco in a statement. She continues, Russia state-sponsored hackers pose a serious and persistent threat to critical infrastructure, both in the United States and around the world. President Biden, after meeting with NATO allies Thursday, said if Russia were to use chemical weapons in Ukraine, it would trigger a response from NATO.
We would respond. We would respond if he uses it. The nature of the response would depend on the nature of the use.
The European Space Agency has confirmed that it's indefinitely suspending its ExoMars rover mission with Russia's space program. USA Radio News.
Have you or someone you know used heartburn medications Zantac or ranitidine and been diagnosed with cancer? Zantac and ranitidine have been positively linked to cancer. According to the FDA, Zantac and ranitidine contain NDMA, a known cancer-causing agent. NDMA has been positively linked to cancers of the bladder, pancreas, esophagus, liver, and stomach. Even in single doses and in smaller doses over time, NDMA is one of the strongest proven cancer-causing agents. Call 888-960-1233 or go to ZantacMoney.com. You may be entitled to substantial compensation without going to court if you or a loved one have taken these products in the past 10 years and been diagnosed with cancer. Call now to see if you qualify for free. Call 888-960-1233 or visit ZantacMoney.com to get what may be owed to you. You may be entitled to a cash reward. Find out now at ZantacMoney.com or call 888-960-1233 to see if you qualify for free.
A perennial herb known for its multiple uses that you might want to consider growing this year. That's coming up on This Land of Ours.
I'm Agriculture Commissioner Nikki Freed. Everyone knows Florida grows the world's best produce, from citrus to strawberries, watermelon to blueberries, our produce growers feed our families and the world. With over $125 million in annual revenue for growers, the Fresh from Florida program helps Florida farmers stay competitive in a tough marketplace. Learn more at followfreshfromflorida.com.
Step right up and gaze upon this miraculous substance I hold in the palm of my hands. This little miracle can feed us, clothe us, give us clean, fresh water, and provide wildlife habitat for nature's critters. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the greatest soil on earth.
Learn more about soil health principles that can turn your soil into a star performer. Contact your local USDA Natural Resources Conservation Service office today to find out how. This message brought to you by USDA and this radio station.
Years ago, pennyroyal was a common perennial herb grown in many gardens, but its popularity has since decreased. It's slowly making a comeback as people realize that growing pennyroyal is totally worth it. Not only does it have multiple uses, but pennyroyal is quite beautiful. It adds color and attracts pollinators to the herb garden with reddish purple to lilac-colored blooms. Pennyroyal has been used for centuries as an herbal remedy as well as a way to prevent fleas and gnats in the home. The lavender-shaded flowers have a sprawling growth habit and can take over containers and bare areas in your garden. Pennyroyal does have some potential toxicity issues, so it's wise to understand the herb and to keep it away from curious children. Another thing to keep in mind, pennyroyal will crowd out weaker plants like basil or cilantro, so it's best to keep it in its own container. It also does well with plants like cabbage, carrots, kale, and cauliflower. I'm Kathy Isom, Southeast AgNet.
When it really counts, depend on the source for the latest weather updates, keeping you ahead of the storm. 96.3 FM, 1370 AM, The Source.
Today will be partly sunny and pleasant with a high of 74 to 79, then clear skies this evening, low tonight 52 to 56. Plenty of sunshine Saturday, high tomorrow 75 to 81, then a nice day on Sunday with plenty of sun and a high of 74 to 79. Sunshine Monday and Tuesday as well. From the Florida Weather Center, I'm Holly Holdren.
You know what you want to do in retirement, but do you know how to get there? Join Gary and Don Crawford of Pinnacle Retirement Advisors for Retirement with Pinnacle, Saturday mornings at 9 to get answers to your retirement planning questions. Plan today so you can do the things you've always dreamt about doing in retirement. Don't miss Retirement with Pinnacle with Gary and Don Crawford, Saturday mornings at 9. Firm offers insurance services. Investment advisory services offered only by duly registered individuals through AE Wealth Management, LLC.
This hour of Ocala Talks is brought to you in part by Blockers Furniture. Go see all their specials at blockersfurniture.com.
This is Ocala Talks with Tom Schmitz, bringing stories that are important to our community in and around Ocala. Plus, of course, a splash of sports as well. Now, here's your host, Tom.
Welcome back to Ocala Talks. On a Friday, Susan Schmitz in the studio with me. It's 10 o'clock on a Friday, actually 10:05 on a Friday. That must mean it's time for
your hearing pleasure, Dumb Crook News.
That's right. It's time for Dumb Crook News. We do it every Friday at this time. 3 stories from around the country or the world and 3 stories from right here in the home state of Florida. We start with a place I've never been, but I'd like to. I've actually had a layover there, but I've never in the brand new airport when it was brand new, like months old. But I've never actually been outside there. Denver, Colorado. You ever been to Denver?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Never been to Denver.
I did my OSHA 10 and 30 hour courses there, and then I went to somewhere. And remember, I told you where I went whitewater rafting and horseback riding.
So this story's out of Denver. Sunday, a victim walked into the police station to report that her jacket had been stolen and her laptop had been stolen from the library. The victim had an application, however, installed on her computer that allowed officers to locate exactly where the computer was. With the app, they found the laptop was being used at a coffee shop on Larimer Street. They responded to the area, found the suspect with the laptop using it, 33-year-old John DeLeese. When asked why he stole the jacket and laptop, I think this should be the guy they ask what the definition of a woman is, because he was very, very open. He goes, stole the jacket because I didn't have one. It was cold. I stole the laptop because I wanted to check my email and send emails.
Hey, he was very matter of fact.
But yeah, he admitted to stealing the jacket and the laptop. When asked why, the jacket because it was cold, the laptop because I needed to check my email, and he literally said, I was tired of having to sign up and wait in line for the public library computers. So now you go to jail with no computers. Good job.
Try checking your email there.
Yeah.
Try signing up on that list.
Check your email there, pal. But yeah, he was very open. I was cold, jacket, needed to check my email. That's the reason I stole the laptop. Did you know there was an application that would make us be able to walk right up to you and find you? No, I did not. Next one's out of Austin, Texas. Now, I know you've been to Austin before.
No, I have not.
Neither have I. I got a good friend who lives outside of Austin, though.
Yes.
Yeah. Sunday, this is another story from Sunday. Austin police officer Gene Trudeau conducted a routine traffic stop. As the officer was contacting the driver, he saw a silver handgun on the floorboard of the car on the passenger side of the vehicle. Officer Trudeau then removed the suspect from the vehicle. As he was searching him, because, you know, they say, is there anything in here that'll hurt me or you? You know, I got to search you for your safety. He found a pipe often used to smoke methamphetamine. He also recovered 14 balloons of heroin. 22-year-old Miguel Angel Sanchez was arrested for possession of controlled substance. He was not charged with being in the possession of a firearm by a convicted felon, however, though. And he was a convicted felon. Yet he was not charged with being in possession of a handgun by a convicted felon. Why, might you ask?
Why? Why, Tom?
The silver gun that got him originally taken out of the car, searched, and the subsequent drugs found on him.
Fake?
Fake water pistol. Yeah, the gun was found to be a plastic replica of a real handgun. So it wasn't even a real gun. Looked like a real gun.
Well, enough to stop him and
Right.
do all of that.
All the drugs and all were found because the moron had a fake gun in his floorboard.
And can you not put it like in your glove box?
The gun's fake, officer. The drugs are real. Wait, no, the drugs are fake. The gun, none of it's real, officer. None of it's real.
You just leave it out there in the open.
Dumb crook, buddy.
There's your point. Here's your sign.
Crook.
Here's your sign.
I mean, if you know you're riding around, and the term is riding dirty. If you know you're riding dirty, here's some things you shouldn't do.
Okay.
You shouldn't California roll through a stop sign.
Mm-hmm.
Just know if you're carrying 14 balloons of heroin and a crack pipe, you don't California roll a stop sign.
No, make a complete stop.
Okay?
Look both ways.
You don't just erratically turn right or left without a turn signal. You don't do 15 miles over the speed limit in a residential neighborhood.
No, no.
You don't have a fake gun on the floorboard.
In view.
I mean, there's just some things. There's protocols you must follow if you're going to be a drug dealer. One of the protocols is no gun or anything that could be mistaken for a gun in view.
In view.
Of course, if you're a drug dealer, you're not very smart anyway. So there you go, dumb crook. Trust me, I know. That was in Austin, Texas. Looked like a real handgun. And then finally, Carson City, Nevada. You know why Carson City, Nevada is important, right?
Well, that's where
it was right next to Ponderosa on Bonanza.
Mm-hmm.
It's also the state capital of Nevada, too. But it's really the Ponderosas right there.
Carson City.
Yeah, Carson City, Nevada.
Who was there? Wasn't that in Wyatt Earp, Carson? Or wasn't somebody a law person from Carson City?
I don't think so. Tombstone's where Wyatt Earp was, the movie, you know.
Well, yeah.
Okay.
Saturday.
Carson City, Nevada officers responded to reports of a burglary in progress at a dental office. Okay, first off, I don't want to go to the dental office when it's open. Why the hell would I burglarize a dental office?
Oh, I love the dentist.
Think I'll
Makes
get
my pearly whites
I
pearly
think
white.
the dentist office is closed. I'll break in, drill out a couple cavities. The witness reported seeing broken glass, and they saw legs and feet walking around inside the building. So when officers arrived on the scene, they went in to look for the suspect. They subsequently found the suspect who had unlawfully entered the building, but they found him in a compromising position.
Oh.
He was passed out.
Passed out from laughing
Unconscious.
Laughing gas?
Unconscious.
Is it
Laying in the floor of an exam room, unconscious.
Because laughing gas is pretty fun.
They gave smelling salts to him, brought him around. The first thing he said to the cops was, "Damn, that laughing gas is no joke."
I knew it. Either that or he was looking for the numbing cream or whatever.
Yeah, I don't think Novocaine's going to get you high.
Novocaine.
This moron breaks into the dentist office to get high on laughing gas, passes out in the floor. When they wake him up, his response is, "Man, that damn laughing gas is no joke." I mean, you know it's up. You know you're caught when you look up and they bring you out with the smelling salts and all. You look up, there's cops everywhere. Damn, that laughing gas, no joke. No laughing matter. I was giggling. Next thing I know, you got here.
What happened?
What happened? I thought I was doing the stuff that would make me talk like I had a high voice.
That's helium.
What are you in here for? Aggravated battery. What are you in here for? Attempted murder. What are you in here for? I took too much laughing gas when I broke into the dentist office and passed out. Yeah, well, you're going to pass out tonight too. Remember, anatomically speaking. I mean, breaks into the dentist office to get high on laughing gas and passes out. That's smart. No, it's not. You know what it is? It's a bunch of dumb crooks. We'll be back with more dumb crook news, but this time from the state of Florida. After this timeout, you're listening to 1370 AM, 96.3 FM, WOCA, The Source.
You're getting ready to move and you work hard. That's why you call Two Men in a Truck, 352-289-0666. You need pros. Trained professional moving experts to do the heavy lifting for you. That's why you call Two Men in a Truck, 352-289-0666. They care about your things as much as you do, and they do it fast and right. That's why you call Two Men in a Truck, 352-289-0666. Visit twomeninatruck.com and get moving.
2 Men in a Truck.
New arrivals and new savings are waiting for you at Blockers Furniture. With over 80,000 square feet of the best selection and best prices you can find on furniture, mattresses, home accents, accessories,